boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, you know these checking for me in the DMs, getting for me. I ain't even took the dollar out my pocket and the still shaking for me. And I'm frosted like Tony in the club with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like, hey, when you on top, gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. 30, I'm like around the two, stacking up, I love how my money count on move. With attitude, I got a attitude, and I dropped out of school. I'm going up, check my vertical. Man, I'm breaking every rule. TMZ harassing me, I got a camera crew. I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. I'm friends with the jeweler, my diamonds like Shamu. Hey, she like she applying shampoo. Pretty face, she got a look too. Keep a few racks on me, I used to work in the factory. Been hating it, never bother me. I make that follow me. Teacher said that I'm a prodigy. When I'm shopping, I don't care what it's costing me. 10 bands, really, that ain't a lot to me. Turn up my swag to infinity. I leveled up on these. Yeah, I leveled up. Hey, I bezeled up on these. Yeah, I bezeled up. I ain't got time for no negative energy. I'm on a winning streak, I'm on a spree. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young, flying, iced up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, when you on top, gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Get up! Three down. Hey, check. 3 down. Let's go!
Now Ryan on second down. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Titan football. is Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
Now Jackson on second down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. These two teams, Titans and Dolphins, met last year, Week 5. That was Jay Cutler versus Matt Castle, and it was the Dolphins getting a fourth-quarter touchdown from Jarvis Landry, and they held on to win 16-10 in South Florida. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and it's 3rd and 5. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Ryan. Looking for his tight end, Clay, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy.
Get the freak out of here, man.
Season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1.
11 mile per hour wind the other way.
And now they've adjusted to the speed
and the ball go way the freak over there.
Showed right there. Now it's Barner. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And
yeah, there we go. Open that playbook up, son.
When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick 6. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
2 big plays in succession, and the Dolphins on the move. On first down, Ryan. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
That's alert.
Finally get him as he's
That's some bait action right there.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
That's some bait
The
action.
game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Bait.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Brown, 42 yards.
Somebody better let PG know about the deep blue when you want to play cover 2.
Contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now Sturgis on to add the extra point.
Missed it the other way this time, huh? Nope.
This time the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
Excuse me.
Now it's Barner.
Man, like the nigga slowed down when I clicked on him. My goodness.
So now here come the Dolphins. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
You finish eating, little girl?
We haven't seen much from him running the football in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him
Yeah,
up pretty
somebody
well,
was
but
hungry.
when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On second down, here's Ryan. Defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
What's up?
I file it away because
Turn the
I'm going to use
volume up.
aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Mike, 55. Gun.
To throw is Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up 4th. Here's Ryan Allen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
See if Sissy can figure it out.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Oh.
Taken in at the 11. Oh, a 360. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
You either with me or against me, yo. You either with me or against me. Win, 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 win.
Leopard! Gun!
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got a man again, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. It's complete to Fuller. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Don't forget about him.
On that one, and another 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Underneath for Johnson. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. David Johnson from 6 yards away. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you could kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Now Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Get up!
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
This complete to the tight end, Clay. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. The Dolphins on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Ryan now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right.
Why are you so far back?
Is incomplete.
Alfred?
Sometimes it's just
Alfred,
not your
whatever
day.
your name
There's
is.
another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now Jake Elliott for
Miss
the
it.
field goal try. From the left hash, this
Miss
from
it.
34.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, Jackson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Now Jackson on first down. The 20. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They give him a gain of 38. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And Jackson throwing once more, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improbable, the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eye...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You need to go back on the TV.
Will Fuller, as the first
Bring it to
half
me.
is winding down. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Sturgis
Bring it to
from
me.
the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
What, you want me to rewind the TV?
Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
Look. Look.
And this will be a
Where you want me to
touchback as
start?
that sails over the end line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around
You
for
looking?
a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. they've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Going deep.
Oh, Lamar.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Second quarter in Cleveland. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
Where they at? Oh.
And they start the second half with Johnson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Ben Gideon in on the stop. As David Johnson works his way back from the wrist injury, what are the hesitations, the cautions for him?
Well, number one, you want to make sure he's got full strength in the wrist because he's going to carry the football an awful lot, so ball security is important.
It did what?
You definitely want to make sure there's flexibility there because he's been such a great pass catcher in the past.
But it's
unwrapped. Make sure he
unwrapped.
gets back to being able to do that as well.
It's in a package.
Now Jackson on second down. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 37.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this.
The Scholar one or do you want it?
Rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
She's like, I want all the colors.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory all the way down at the 21-yard line. The first down carry here for Johnson. Open space inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Dance on. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
And this Titans offense continues to pour it on.
My connection. What's wrong with my connection?
Another unwraps, but
Oh, man, get the freak out of here.
ice cream cup.
Man. My connection. Freak wrong with my connection.
I got that chicken to go. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like that. I went from filling out to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat, ain't no happy belated, I'm calling no guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts caught? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my.
Oh, that's what you were looking for?
Can't sit on my house. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these were lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce.
The one with the crown.
But she love you, don't cut
Which one?
Reynolds Da Vinci.
Where is it at? Point to it. I can't see it.
Rape in the city that's light.
Uh-huh.
Look at the lights.
Oh, okay.
The ones don't like. But you look too light.
What are those called?
Bank account looking like
Hair adorables?
with me.
Okay. Was that the commercial you wanted me to see? Which one? Oh. Oh, you hit the wrong button.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd
what? Come on, man. Why y'all put me in the animation? I'm open that.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Ryan. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Change the channel. We're not watching Cleveland show.
Maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 38. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. It is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Jackson will throw again.
Oh, shoot.
Toward the pylon.
Get in there. My fault, Burden.
2nd and goal after the gain of 5. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing.
You did what?
4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
You watching it?
They don't just like it, they love it. Because now, everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up.
This nigga's... Brian, nigga, stop sliding out there.
They're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves,
Dog.
let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, Jackson. The first NFL touchdown pass for the former Heisman winner, Lamar Jackson. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw,
I didn't need them.
Touchdown.
Caleb Sturgis now for the point after.
Really? Man, come on now. Come the freak on now.
Suspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Sturgis out now.
The freak out of here with that jump.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Oh, yeah.
It's picked up by the
Oh,
Titans,
yeah.
and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Flush to his right. And
What?
down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart.
Let me see
about
it again.
They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Jackson on first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this one's incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Jackson now.
Touchdown.
And it's taken in.
Yes,
for
sir.
the Titans touchdown. Trey Burton from 13 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Get the freak out of here, man.
Second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Sturgis out now to pick this one off.
Boy, it's going to be a lot of missed field goals this year.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out,
Gotta
though.
keep on trying. It's not too hard.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Took that first down.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first-down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. Now he will be brought down, but he's got the interception. After the interception, here's Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. Give him 30 yards there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now
you gotta do it. Oh yeah, that was a little better right there.
On second down, Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
You ready to do a flip?
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense.
You're not ready to do a flip.
They wanted it every position, and we just saw there.
Why not?
Linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Now Jackson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's third down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Hoping for a fourth down stop. Instead, they flinch and move the chains.
Flinch, jump, not watching the ball. All the sins that you're not supposed to commit, they come into play there.
So it's still first and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
That looked like a linebacker out there on you, Fuller.
To throw is Jackson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Let's try this again.
Fuller from 3 yards out. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
No freaking way. My control ain't vibrating. And I stopped it right in the middle. Come on now. Come on now. I stopped it right in the middle, and my controller is not vibrating.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ethan Westbrooks in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And Ndamukong Suh. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
Why didn't you go field it?
The 22. He won't go down. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 54 yards. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. He gets away from 1. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
He's going to get it running right.
You know what?
His way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right
The sun is a star.
Carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
The hottest star.
They'll run it with Johnson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the lead opens up now 21-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Ryan on 1st down.
Oh, good stuff.
Tight end over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Throwing again. Ryan. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Ethan Westbrooks in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Now Ryan on 2nd down.
Oh, a triangle! Come on! Come on!
5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50.
Jackson on 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Man, he came open in the middle of the field.
So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Now he'll go deep down the middle, but he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. It's complete to Brown, right side. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? You can go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Trey Burton, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. So the ref makes a call, no touchdown there, wipe it off the board. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. Now it's Barner. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and...
Oh, yeah.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Glover Quinn. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time.
Glover Quinn came into the NFL as a cornerback, but he's morphed into one of the better safeties in the league, and he just finished this one off with that nice pick.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson, finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
No, Jack, Patriot!
Now Jackson on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. 23 yards on the play.
I don't see anything. Okay. Yeah, come here. So I can squeeze your booty.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's see, man. We can't get nothing going on the ground.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They get it to him running left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. David Johnson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Well.
And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
You either with me or against me, yo.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go.
Oh, boy.
They got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Don't do it.
Most of the time when the
Don't
ball's
do
in
it.
the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards.
What man do to you, big dog?
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many
Nah, I was in and out.
There's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Yep. Come on, why y'all put me in the animation like that, man?
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Forced out to his left. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Ryan will throw again. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football.
I can't kick extra points on this mug. That's one thing
he
for
just
sure.
got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
He may try and run for this. And he'll get him a bit closer. As
Who hurt? It ought to be him.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
He can't kick him either.
He hooked it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
What? Dude, why are you...
It's loose.
What is he doing?
Were able to recover, and indeed, they will keep possession of the ball. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is.
Like, as soon as he got the ball, he started drifting to the left.
They're calling it now our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Yeah, nigga, we see you.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He gets
Yeah,
it
we
to
see
Brown.
you.
Complete.
Point him out, Lamar.
Taken down just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the...
And Johnson lost the football.
Man, there wasn't no fumble, man.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
How many people did you have go out?
As they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
I can see how it could be dangerous, though, when you think you got a certain dude out, especially from a speed perspective.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the
barbecue chicken out here. Fuller.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't
That's
get
Trey
it.
Wayne's out there.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
His speed?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking
What's his speed?
the lead, because you keep flinging it around.
Nah, it wasn't 90. Nah, he wasn't on 90.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
He for sure wasn't on 90.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this one is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man.
Oh, my gosh.
Hate to see this. Week 1.
Oh, my gosh. This nigga hurt.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
I don't know yet. I can't kick field. I can't kick extra points.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No
fractured
good.
foot.
This score is right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, the guy is immune.
Fractured foot.
On 1st down, Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now it's the backup Gabbard. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The four-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt, and it'll be a second and long.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Fuller brings it in over the middle. 30, 20, 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And this will be a touchback as that sails
New
over
cat.
the end line.
Nigga, I'm playing.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mark Barron.
Nah, 40 seconds
able
left.
to get it back to the 33-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets it with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Oh, throwing here, Gabbard. Dumping it off for Johnson. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Gabbard. Steps away to his left. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And partner, this first week,